What's going on, Paisanos? We finally got the full spoiler for OTS Tournament Pack 10. Ultimate Rares is going to be Thunder Dragon Colossus, Hayate, Galatea, the Orcust Automation. Super Rare is going to be Breaking the Magic Warrior, Breaking the Magic Warrior, the Dark Magic Warrior, Battery Man Solar, Salaman Great Mole, Jizukuri the Star Destroying Kaiju, Shiranuka Sun Saga, Salaman Great Sunlight Wolf, Hita the Fire Charmer, Ablaze, Revolving Switchyard, Orcust, Babel, and the Trickstar Token. For the comments, it's going to be Breaking the Magical Warrior, Assault Beast, Star Dragon Assault Mode, Super Quantum Red Layer, Explosive Magician, TG Hyper Liberian, number 81 Super Dreadnought Red Cannon Super Blah, Super Quantum Mech Beast Magniglier, My Visor Shield, Dragon's Mirror Super Quantum Mech Ship Magna Carrier, Mythical Bestiary, and Assault Mode Activate. These are our cards for OTS Tournament Pack 10. And to be honest with you, it's not that I'm like impressed by this, because I'm not impressed by OTS Pack 10. I don't hate it. I'm going to say that. Because I know you guys probably in the comment section below will be really upset about it. Go, this is nothing compared to what we should have. And in a way, you're right. In a way, this is what it is. This is what we got. This is what we're going to have. Complaining and not complaining is not going to change that. With that said, I felt like Konami definitely missed the opportunity of making a lot of cards, reprinting a lot of cards in OTS Tournament Pack 10. As I stated in my previous OTS video, in my previous Market Watch, I said that Konami needs to have two cards that are current meta. One's main current meta, one sub-current meta, and one card that can have future potential. We've seen this with all the OTS pack cards, like Drone Lockbird, obviously having future potential. Ghost Ogre, obviously having future potential. Scapegoats, Elemental Stratos, obviously cards that have great future potential. Looking at this OTS Tournament Pack 10 for the Ultimate Rare cards, I don't see future potential in Thunder Dragon Colossus, Sky Striker Ace Hayate, Galatea the Orcust Automation. Now, let's go over the cards individually. So far, looking at Thunder Dragon Colossus, I don't think it's going to be hitting this current ban list, but seeing Thunder Dragons as well as Sky Strikers hit after Nationals ban list, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was to happen. Galatea, well, I'm glad people are excited about that. I'm glad there might be some future combos with that, but is that really heavy in the future as far as good potential? I don't think it is. Looking at OCG list, anyone who's holding Orcust is really excited about it because they saw the OCG and how Orcust are doing things, and they're just sitting back waiting here and TCG going, Orcust could do things here. And maybe they can, but currently right now they're not, and I don't think that's right to have Galatea take that slot. Once again, I think Colossus and Hayate were good Ultimate Rare picks. Well, Hayate, decent Ultimate Rare pick, I should really say. I don't think that Galatea should have been the third slot. I said it when it first came out. I know I got a lot of blowback from you guys saying that, well, it wasn't that bad. But think of it this way. Galatea should have been, in my opinion, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring Ultimate Rare. It should have been part of Desires. But this is what we have right now, guys. This is not going to change no matter how much we complain about it. Looking at the card prices right off the gate, Thunder Dragon Colossus, it's good that this card got printed. I wish we got an OTS pack 9, even though that was a phenomenal OTS pack. Thunder Dragon Colossus' current price point is about $35. Pure Thunder Dragons are making a comeback in the meta because they have such good matchups currently, as the meta has currently shifted. So it is kind of cool seeing Colossus, as well as Battery Man Solar card used in the deck, get reprinted as updated rarity bumps. I'm glad these two cards got a reprint. As far as Sky Striker Hayate, I'm not a big fan of that. Looking at other cards, I mean, obviously Konami's reprinting Engage after Nationals, so its card price will be dropping. But up until Nationals, it's still going to remain a $40 card, as you see right here in the market price. I felt like Widow Anchor would have been the better Ultimate Rare pick. Widow Anchor being the Ultimate Rare, and then after Nationals, you got Engage. It would have went hand in hand, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players would have been excited to grab Sky Strikers again. Now you just made the ball a lot harder for Sky Strikers, making yet another Ultimate Rare card. Besides Shigara Shizuku, now we have Hayate, which is, I don't think is no real big surprise for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, but it's a little bit of a disappointment, being the fact that we really wanted the cards like, we really wanted not Hayate, and most likely next is going to be Kana, whatever you want to say, to be the Ultimate Rare slot. We really wanted to be, Widow Anchor, so we could just focus on Engage after Nationals to have the deck fully completed. It would have been really smart, it would have been a great money move, it would have made a lot of players excited, and that would have been a good idea. To make yet another revenue bump on Hayate gives no credence to the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players realize, and almost 100% in unison know, that whether it's this ban list or after Nationals ban list, Strikers are going to get hit. It's inevitable. The deck is too good. It'll probably last this ban list, but the next ban list, I don't think it's going to be lasting at its Ultimate Rare slot. at its high price point in the meta. And it will drop, obviously, down from its ultra rare slot. Just like the other scratch cards, like Shizuku and Kagari, they're dropping. Now, granted, guys, once we get the ban list coming out soon, hopefully, relatively soon, tomorrow, hopefully, once we get the ban list, tomorrow, hopefully, once we get the, and I'm saying this twice, but come on, once we get the ban list, Kagari and Shizuku, I think, are going to go higher in value, being the fact that strikers are not going to get hit. After Nationals, whether we get a ban or not, or the announcement of a ban or not, to me it means nothing, because I feel like these cards are going to go back down in value, even lower than they currently are, because nobody wants them because of the fear of them getting hit. Once again, strikers are too good. We know this. They had a long reign. If you bought strikers when they first came out, it's been a long, good ride. Same with Thunder Dragons, to be honest with you, but I still think Thunder Dragons should not get touched. But then again, we have to see what goes on with Konami. I know we're seeing a lot of spam decks utilizing danger variants and creating all this kind of aggressive type decks. So it really depends on how Konami wants to promote the meta moving into Nationals for all of us Yu-Gi-Oh players. Then we got cards like Breaker the Dark Magic Warrior. I'm not sure if they're doing this just cause Breaker the Dark Magic Warrior is a card that came out a long time ago. Let me just bring it up for you guys. I'm not sure if they're doing this just cause, or they really are doing this because the last time this card came out was only in Duelist Alliance as a rare. It doesn't count. It does play counters, the counter game. The price point wasn't really going up high in value though, which is kind of weird. But now it's getting a super rare rarity bump from the original rare, so now it won't go up in value for the rare, which I guess is kind of cool. This is once again very like, you know, kind of like if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player and you're looking at the whole meta and you're going, okay, they're releasing the structure deck with spellcasters. Obviously, it's very heavy counter-based / pendulum-based. What can they do to promote that? Well, I mean, I said, looking at the ban list, they can make Electrolyte come off it, so it will be able to promote this deck, and then you can hit Pendulum Magicians, but not the new Pendulum Spellcasters, which even though they're both spellcasters, even though I said that would be a good idea, reprinting cards like Breaker the Dark Magical Warrior, I guess is kind of a good idea. Once again, I don't really follow this 100%, but to see Konami making moves to a structure deck in OTS Pack 10 is very, very, like, peculiar. I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are thinking a Spellcaster structure deck isn't going to do anything, and I get that, sure. But this is kind of, like, all this is leading to that deck doing something. Salaman Great Motion not have gotten a reprint. Salaman Great, a super rare reprint, too. Mo. So this is the one that you have no cards on the field, I believe, and acts like part of Avis, right? If you control no monsters, you can banish this card, take 5 Salomon Grade cards in your... This was used early on in Salomon Grades. They're not even using this as much. I really feel like Konami had a missed opportunity to reprint other cards. It could have been Foxy, it could have been Foxer. It would have made a lot more sense. It should have been Falco or Jack Jaguar that got the super rare printing. And I feel like Konami 100% missed the beat and made Mo instead of, like, those cards. In fact, I think it should have been Jack Jaguar. Juzukuri the Star Destroyer and Kaiju was really cool, but we should have been Radiant. Radiant's $7 rare right now, and that's the one everyone cares about. Nobody's really caring about Juzukuri too much. I'm not sure if they just want to go with the Thunder theme, I guess. But yeah, no, it should not been Juzukuri. Shiranuga Sun Saga, hold on one second. Is this... Shiranui, can't spell. Shiranui Sun Saga. Did this come out ultra rare? Am I wrong? Oh, it came out of rare. Okay, I'm wrong. Sure, Shininui's get a reprint card. You 5 guys out there, you got a good card coming through your way. And of course, Salomon Great Starlight Wolf is a no-brainer. I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player is going to be really excited to grab and play Salomon Great Starlight Wolf. Heated a Fire Charm is a great card as well. A lot of decks going to be able to use this. And then they got some stuff for trains while having Switch Yard, which, you know what? Cool, I'm glad for the train players out there. There's more train players than Shiranui players, but nevertheless, cool, I guess. Then we look at Orchestrated Babel. Okay? Once again, I don't... They all can't be winners, I guess. I feel like Konami's that... I feel like Konami's the, Orchestrated Babel. I feel like Konami's just sitting there with like an empty bottle of booze going, they all can't be winners. I mean, I'm wrong. Maybe this is a good card. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. And of course, the Trickster token, because who doesn't use that Trickster field spell? Remember that Trickster field spell? Does anyone remember that card? No one that uses tokens? Not the good one? That everyone uses the token one? And then for commons, you got Breaker Magical Warrior. Great for Go players that we already had this comment. What are you doing, Konami? Assault Beast, sure. And I think this is just Konami going, hey, listen, we just want to make a lot of cards reprinted to lower the value or to throw more cards out in the market. I think this is what the comments have become in this instance, for the most part. I mean, you got Super Quantum Red Layer, which desperately needed a printing. I wish it was super rare. But okay, it gets another printing, which is great. I think hopefully the next one they'll make blue layer, just in case. You got Explosive Magician, which a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players definitely were looking to get. You know, it has the ultimate rarity, so rarity whores. Don't care about the common, but good for every Yu-Gi-Oh player. Hyper Librarian gets a reprint. Great. We have Trident Launcher, too. Do you know what that effect does? Do you know what the Link one does? The Link guy, did I say its name right? I don't know what it does. I have like 5 of that card. But yeah, no, I'm glad we have Hyper Librarian. Maybe we'll see some use. Number 81, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon. Okay, that's a long name. Card's good, I guess. And then some Super Quantums. You got Great Ship and Mech Beast, Magnalai and Magna Carrier. You know what? I'm okay with that. I wish it was super rares. I actually like these cards. My Body's a Shield. For you guys don't know what My Body's Shield is, this is how old I am. This card used to see meta play back in the day of Blackwings. You see, My Body's Shield says, quick rate spell effect, pay 1500 life points when your opponent destroys a monster on your field or monsters, negate the activation. Great way to get rid of that dark hole. I might have said the effect 100% wrong, but it definitely pays 15 life points to destroy stuff that destroys stuff. It's a horrible card that used to see meta play. And if Konami really want to promote My Body's Shield, they should have made it as a rarity bump to super rare. It would have been really cool, actually. Then you got Mythical Bestiary, which is great. Talking about the card today, actually. That card desperately needed a reprint. As well as a lot of other cards that are spiking high. If you watch the previous market watch I did today, I go into more details about that. And Assault Mode Activate. You know what? I'm for real, though, Konami. That was actually a really good reprint. Because this card was going up a lot. Assault Mode Activate was used in Duelist Pack 9. You say nobody cared about that one, of course. And it originally came out in Christmas Crisis. Now, I'm not saying this is a good card could go up in the future. But in order to prevent this card from having any kind of buyout, being the fact that there's not many on the market for the most part for a common, Konami went ahead and made a reprint, which I'm kind of glad they did. This card actually needed a reprint. Once again, I think a lot of these comments, even My Budget Shed just made fun of, I think a lot of these comments are okay. I'm okay with these commons. I mean, let's be honest with you. You don't go for OTS packs for the commons for the most part. You go for the super rares as well as the ultimate rare chance, the lottery, and I feel like the ultimate rares could have been a little bit better. And Super Rares could have been a little bit better as well. Overall, this is not a bad OTS pack. I don't think it's horrible. Once again, getting Colossus as a reprint is great. For those current Scratch Record players, here's another one for you. And another one coming after this one because we know we're getting kinda. And for Galate, the Orcust animation, hopefully I'm wrong and the deck does show meta play. It'd be great. Also, his ultimate rare is going to make a lot of no sense and hang in a lot of binders, in which Yu-Gi-Oh players are ultimately going to forget about it. But I will say, even though I like this one, I feel like it should have been the other Orcust monster. If we're going Orcust route, that got the ultimate rare. I forgot its name, but Lancia, whatever. No, not Lancia, not Artifact Lancia. But you know what I'm talking about. I think that should have got it. Speaking of Artifact Lancia, where are my Artifact reprints, Konami? You could have made a super rare version of Cyan here. Oh, then that's right. You're going to hit sign the ban list, so you don't want to do that. Okay, that's fine. But like I said, look at Scratch Record Hayate. I really wish it was Widow Anchor. I understand you want to do Hayate. Maybe make Widow Anchor super rare. Do something like that. It would have been kind of cool. Look at Thunder Dragon Colossus Ultimate Rare, though I am glad that's coming as Ultimate Rare, as well as the other Thunder Dragon cards. If I was you guys right now, hold on a second. Let me go into over here real quickly. For just Dun Dragons in general, here's what's going to happen. And I'm very, very positive and confident this is going to be a thing. For Yu-Gi-Oh, not these other card games. What we're going to see is, obviously, Dun Dragon Colossus price point is going to slowly start to decline. As time moves on, it'll start to decline very heavily, being the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh players want the Rarity Bump version and not the regular Dun Dragon Colossus. Cards like Thunder Dragon Dark are going to start going up in value. Dragon Roar might go up a little bit. No, but it's not. It's one everyone hates the most. Isn't it another one? I feel like there's a third one. I just totally missed it. Anyway, Dragon Dark and there's another Dragon one. Maybe it is Dragon Roar. I'm just missing the beat on this one. Anyway, Dragon Dark will start going up in value. Maybe Dragon Roar will. Titan might actually start going up a little higher in value, even though there's a ton of price points in this card in the market. You see, Pure Thunder Dragons run 3 Titan, so this card might move up a little bit in the market. So if you don't have your playset, you might want to consider picking it up right now. As far as everything else with Thunder Dragons, I mean, obviously everything that circumvents that pure version. Oh, Dragon Hawk, there it is. It's currently 90 cents. You probably should get 3 of these. Super Rare Dragon Matrix for OTS Tournament Pack 9, which are completely sold out, might start drying up in the market. So keep an eye out for that as well. Not these twin-headed Thunder Dragons. Why are they all over the place? But yeah, I think everything related to pure Thunder Dragons might start getting bought out on the market price, guys, and you might want to consider picking it up right now before it goes crazy. Once again, guys, for anyone that doesn't know, I'm pretty sure I could say the fact that OTS Tournament Pack 10 will be available this weekend at all local OTS stores. I'm pretty much this should be pretty much known information at this point. Being the fact that we have the spoiler means a store or stores have gotten and leaked the OTS Tournament Pack 10 information. Once again, by making this video, I'm not leaking information, I'm just sharing information. Just want to emphasize that for a couple of rulings in Konami's thing. But as far as this goes, guys, please make sure to prepare. We're going to see a lot of changes as far as people playing their decks, being the fact that we're seeing rarity bumps. With every OTS Tournament Pack that releases cards that are made for decks, for players, we see changes that happen. Trickster Reincarnation is one of my favorite ones. It happened in the last OTS Tournament Pack, where we got Ultimate Lycaris, and you can play like, okay, I'm going to play Tricksters, and we saw cards like Trickster Reincarnation go from a $6 card to where I showed you today on my Market Watch to almost near a $10 card. And that's not because the card's amazing, that's not because there's a huge resurgence of Trickster players. No, that's because support was released in a max rarity form, and you can play as ran to those decks. Well, Strikers and Thunder Dragons, and maybe even Pendulum Magicians in the new Spellcaster deck with the Spellcaster versions, that might start going up in value. March to see the market teeter towards that way. Galatea to Orcust animation, well, brush up on your OTS, your OCG deck list on Orcust, because we might see those cards move up. Whether or not they see play or not is inconsequential. The prices will move up. This will happen. I don't like it. I don't think it should for Orcust. But then again, if it does see meta play and a lot, like it has seen the OCG, well, it would make sense for it to move up. And once again, I'm not saying I think Orcust is a bad deck or good deck. I just think right now it's not a good deck, and it can change as the meta has always been shifting constantly. Once again, guys, please let me know in the comment section below what you think about the OTS Tournament Pack 10. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Comment down below what you wish were the OTS picks in the packs. And are you looking forward to any of these cards? As well as wheelings happening with the OTS Tournament Pack 11. The countdown starts in 3 days for OTS Tournament Pack 11. Anyway, Paisanos, it's your boy V. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And you, Paisanos, have a great day.